Hi everyone, welcome to class. I'm Kate, I'm an English teacher here on Verbling. And today's class is for beginning students. Excuse me. And the topic of today's class is questions. So we'll be looking at the structures that we use to ask questions in English. And then we'll be doing a lot of practice, speaking practice to use these questions. So asking and answering questions with your classmates. For those of you who are new to Verbling, Verbling is a language learning platform with classes available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And there are also private classes available. You sign up for those with a specific teacher. Okay, so again, today's class is called Asking Good Questions. It's for beginning students. The structure of today's class will be like this. We'll go over how we form basic questions. So questions with is, does, things like that. And then we will practice using these questions in a speaking activity. Okay, so welcome to the students who are here already. Abimelech?
Yes, Abimelech.
Hi. Abimelech, sorry about that. How are you?
Yeah, I am fine. How about you?
Good, thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from India.
From India, very nice. And Abimelech, how long have you been studying English?
It's 50 days.
50 days.
No, five days.
It's your 5th day. Okay, good. Okay, and on Verbling?
Yes, on Verbling.
You're 5th day on Verbling. Okay, great, good. Okay, well, very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And hi, Claudio.
Hi, Kathleen.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Are you having a good week?
Yes, it was good.
Good. Okay. And hi, Igor.
Hello, teacher. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How is your cat?
No, my cat, he's not important. He's just lazing around and doing nothing.
He's lazing around and doing nothing.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The name is Prince.
Prince. Okay, so does he act like a prince?
Well, he does.
He does?
He certainly does.
Okay, good. All right, so welcome again. For those of you who I haven't met, I'm Kate. I'm an English teacher from the US. I think we are still waiting on some students to join us, but I'm not sure. Let me check. But anyway, I think we can sort of get started. I'll give you we should be waiting on some more students. But I'll give you an idea of what we're doing today. So, so today's class is about questions. So question formation in English, which can be a little bit complicated. So first, what we'll do is review some of the basic ways that we form questions, both positive and negative, and then we will practice asking questions. So we'll do 1 or 2 speaking activities that require you to ask your classmates questions and answer questions. Okay, and we'll be focusing on the form. So making sure we're using this form, this question form, correctly. Okay, and good morning, Ali.
Hi, Kathleen.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. Do you have a?
You are early today.
I have an early class today. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a private class at 8 a.m. So I was up early.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. Good. All right. So, and we have, so let's see. All right. So I don't know if we're still waiting for students. So if you're watching and you're going to join, come in now so you get the grammar. I think I'm going to share my screen with all of you, and we can start talking about, how we form these questions. Okay? And please feel free to stop me with any questions you have about questions as we're going through the grammar. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. All right, so can you all see this?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so making questions and negatives. We'll be talking about 2 types of questions today. Okay, and I've grouped them into 2 categories. So Group A and Group B. Group A is for auxiliary verbs. Okay, so otherwise known as helping verbs. Do any of you know what an auxiliary verb is, or what some common auxiliary verbs are?
Yes. Is are
Good. Any others?
Do,
Uh-huh.
can. No, it's a modal verb.
It's a modal, but okay, yeah, it works.
will.
Yeah, so all of the verbs that work together with the main verb to are called auxiliary verbs. So as you all said, so the modal verbs actually, as Ali and Igor mentioned, like can and will, these are auxiliary verbs, right? Because we use them with a main verb to have the full meaning. So we have verbs like am, is, are, was, were, different forms of the verb to be, which can be used in the progressive or continuous tense, right? So I am teaching, you are learning, right? That's an example of an auxiliary verb and a main verb. We also have verbs like has, have, and had. And it says here that we use these verbs in the perfect tenses. What does that mean? What's an example of a perfect tense?
We are talking about past. We use present perfect tense, right?
We can. Okay, and so what's an example of that?
Example sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. I have joined 3 classes today.
Good. Okay, exactly. I have joined 3 classes today. Okay, so using have plus a main verb, right, in a perfect tense. In this case, the present perfect. Okay, and then we have all of these modal verbs, which work together with a main verb. These are some other common helping verbs. Okay, and let me take the time to welcome the other students who have joined us. Hi, Araceli. Hello.
Hello, how are you, Kaylin?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Well.
Good. Hello, Maha.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
Good, thanks. Hi, Sabina.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thanks.
Thank
and
you.
Hello, Ismail.
Hello, Kit. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. Okay. Great. So let's get back to these different types of questions. Okay. So when there is an auxiliary verb or helping verb, we make a question in a specific way. And it's actually quite easy. So unlike a lot of things in English, making a question when you have a helping verb is pretty easy. Because all that we do is we switch the order of the subject and the auxiliary verb. Okay? So let's look at an example. So actually we have some examples here. Okay, so we have some examples of this. So let's see. Maha, can you read these examples, please?
Okay, teacher. She's going to India. Is she going to India?
Good.
He can speak Hindi. Can he speak Hindi? You were born in China. Were you born in China? They have all said yes. They all said yes.
Great, thank you very much. Have they all said yes? Okay, so here, these are all examples of helping verbs, right? She is going. He can speak. You were born. They have, or they've all said. Okay, and so how do we make a question? Pretty simple. We take the helping verb, so in this case, the apostrophe S, which is short for is, and we move it to the front, to the beginning of the sentence. And then we keep the subject where it was, in between the helping verb and the main verb. Okay, so we basically just move the helping verb out in front of the subject. The same thing here. We have the helping verb can. In the affirmative statement, it comes after the subject. In the question, we move that helping verb out in front of the subject, right? So here we have can before the subject in the question. Okay, are there questions about this? Okay, then let's try these. So take a minute or two and see if you can turn these sentences into questions. So try to turn these statements into questions. Do it on your own at first, and then we will review it together. Okay, so let's go over these. So who can read this sentence and tell me what the question form would be? Anyone?
Has Mr. Chen arrived in Toronto?
Has or had?
Had.
Had, right?
Oh, sorry, had. Yeah.
Good, perfect. Oops. Absolutely. Had Mr. Chen arrived in Toronto? Very good. Who can do the next one?
Is he smiling at the teacher?
Excellent. Is he smiling at the teacher? Number 3.
Have we all been here before?
Absolutely. Great. Have we all been here before? So notice that this is a contraction the apostrophe VE means have. So to form the question, we moved have to the front in front of the subject we. And the rest of the sentence stays the same. Okay, and number 4.
Could you buy me a coffee?
Excellent. Okay. Great. So it seems like you all have this. Are there questions? Okay.
Yes, I have one
Yes.
question. I wrote
Yes.
it in the chat box. It's for the previous sentence. It's they've all said yes, but can we change order and say they all have said yes, or is that wrong?
They have all said yes. They all have. It sounds. It's okay. It's okay. It sounds a little bit awkward.
Mm.
So I would say the better option would be they've all said yes, or they have all said yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They've all said yes, or they have all said yes. Okay. Good question. Yeah, we tend to put words like that after or in between the helping verb and the main verb. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Good. Okay. And so very good. Okay. So that was auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Now we have another type of question, and I called these basic verbs because these are the main verbs. So they're sentences that essentially do not have a helping verb in them. Okay, and so so an example of a sentence like that would be, let's see, she eats, I'm typing in the Verbling box, she eats breakfast every day. Okay, that's an example of a sentence with a basic or main verb, right? So what is the verb in this sentence?
Eat.
Good, eats, right? Is there a helping verb?
No.
No, it's just eats, okay? So to make a question when there's a verb like this, so just a basic verb, it's a little bit more complicated. And I think Igor already knows how to do this, right? We add these particles, okay?
Yeah.
So we're adding do, does, or did, and then we reverse the order of the subject and the auxiliary verb and use the main verb in its base form. Okay? So this sounds complicated, but it's actually not too bad. Let's look at some examples. Okay, so let's see. Ali, can you read these examples?
Okay. Ye found another tutor. Did ye find another tutor? Peter and Anna like cooking. Do Peter and Anna like cooking? Rania lives in Dundas. Does Rania live in Dundas? You forgot to pay the rent. Did you forget to pay the rent?
Great, thank you. Okay, so I think with the examples, it's a little bit more clear. So, so let's look at the transformations in these sentences. So here, we have a simple sentence, right? We have a subject, ye, a verb, found, and what tense is this verb in?
Past tense.
The past tense, good. And we have an object, right? What did he find? He found another tutor. Okay, and so to ask a question, to turn this sentence into a question, we add the particle did, and then we keep the rest of the sentence almost the same, except instead of a verb in the past tense, we just use the bare infinitive. Right? Did ye find? Okay, and so here, why can we not say, did ye found another tutor? Why is that incorrect?
Because did past.
Yeah, so did is already in the past. Okay, so we already have did. So basically, we add this auxiliary or helping verb did, this particle, and to indicate that it's the past, we put this helping verb in the past, and then the main verb we just leave as the infinitive. Okay, so we put a particle out front, and then we have the subject, and then the verb, whatever form it was in the original sentence, we will put it as the bare infinitive. Okay, and let's look at some other examples. So Peter and Anna like cooking. Here, instead of did, we have do. Why do we have do in this sentence?
Because the subject is plural. Peter and Anna is two people.
Absolutely, the subject is plural. And what tense is the verb in?
Simple present. Simple.
Yeah, in the present, right? Peter and Anna like. Turns to do. Peter and Anna like. Okay, so we use do when the verb is in the present tense. Okay, here, Rania lives in Dundas changes to does Rania live in Dundas. Why here do we use does instead of do?
Because Rania is singular.
Singular?
Yes, okay. And not only is it singular, it's the third person singular, right? So it's the person for whom we always add an S to the verb in the simple present, or almost always, right? So Rania lives. Think of this as taking this S or ES and adding it to the helping verb, right? So instead of do, we have does. And that means that here we don't need the S, right? The S indicating that it's third person singular is already taken care of in the auxiliary or the helping question word, does. And so live is just the bare infinitive. Okay? So I know that's kind of a lot. Are there questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of practice. So again, take a few minutes, do this on your own, and then we will review them.
So we need to type it or something?
You can just write it down for yourself. You don't have to type it in the chat box.
I see.
Okay, it's okay if you're not quite finished. We'll review these. So, who can tell me what who can read this first sentence and tell me what the question would be?
She plays tennis often. Does she play tennis often?
Excellent. Very good. Okay, great. So, since it's third person singular, she added the ES to make do does. she brought that out in front of the subject, and she used play, the bare infinitive, after the subject. Very good. Number 2.
They love to go for walks on the Trail. Do they love to go for walks on the Trail?
Excellent. Okay. Do they love to go for walks on the Bruce Trail? Very good. Since it's a plural subject, right, we're using do instead of does. Perfect. Okay, number 3.
You wanted to be rich? Did you want to be rich?
Excellent. Right, and why did you use did in this case?
Because the original sentence was in the past tense.
Perfect. Very good. And the last sentence.
Do teachers empower their students?
Good. Excellent. Okay.
They do.
Do teacher. Good. I'm glad you think that. Okay. Great. So, are there questions here? Okay. Good. So, so that's kind of a basic summary of how we're making these questions, especially yes or no questions, because that is the type of question we will be asking in our activity today. We'll be focusing on asking yes or no questions. And the activity we're going to be doing, I think some of you have done before. It's a game called 20 Questions. Okay, who has played this game before?
Me.
Okay. All right, so Arathale, do you think you could explain how this game works?
Okay.
Okay.
It's quite funny too. It's good to learn English and also to have fun. It's like you think of something. It can be a person, for example, a famous person, or an animal, or a vegetable. Depends on the rules, but you decide. For example, I've chosen an animal, and then the class has 20 questions to ask you, but they have to be close answer question, like which answer is yes or no. For example, does it live in the ocean? And the person who is thinking of the animal has to say yes or not. And in 20 questions, you have to find out what the secret thing is.
Excellent. Okay, and can I ask, so in that example, could I ask you, where does it live?
No, because the answer is not yes or no. You have to add more information.
Good. So that's an illegal question, right? So only yes or no questions, and you have to use the correct question structure. Okay, so what we're really focusing on is asking questions and asking them correctly. And try not to repeat questions, right? So try to listen and pay attention, because you don't want to use up one of your questions on something that the class has already asked. Okay, so again, the first object can be anything in the world. It can be a person, a place, a thing. Can I ask one student to volunteer to think of the first thing, person, object, animal, whatever, that we will be guessing? Who would like to go first? Someone, anyone? Okay, if you want, I can go first. I'll think of the first okay, you want me to pick someone? Let's see. Who's been quiet? Sabina, you're going first.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So don't tell us what it is, right? So you have to think of something, anything in the world. It can be a person, a place, an object, an animal, anything. Okay. And let us know when you have thought of that thing, and we will start to ask you questions.
Okay.
Okay, what's that? A mineral, animal, or vegetable?
What's that?
Is it a mineral, animal, or vegetable?
Mineral, animal, or vegetable. Okay, no, so the category thing we're not gonna do. This can be anything in the world.
Mineral, animal, or vegetable?
Okay. Okay, so Sabina, you have your object or person or whatever.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
It isn't a mineral or vegetable or animal.
Okay. Good. So that's one question. Other questions?
Is it an animal?
No.
So is the place?
No, it isn't a place.
Is it a person?
Yes, it is.
Is
Male?
Sorry?
Is it male?
No.
is a man or woman?
I asked.
It isn't a no-yes question.
Yes. Good. Good.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Right.
And Ali already asked. He said, "Is it a man?" Right. So you know that, and she said. She
No.
said no. So we know that it's a woman.
Is she young?
Yes, she is.
Is she famous?
I don't know. No. Or maybe for us, she is famous.
Is she the teacher?
Yeah, is she a teacher? Is she Caitlin?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
You were the mysterious object. Okay.
I was not expecting that. Okay, very original. Very good. Okay, good. So great use of questions to everyone. Make sure, even if it takes, an extra 15 seconds, that you think about the form. Okay, this round I'm going to be a little bit more vigilant, a little bit harder with correcting your question form. Okay, so let's see. Igor, why don't you think of the next thing?
What can it be?
What's that?
What can it be?
It can be anything in the world.
Okay, I have one.
You have one. Okay, class, start to ask him some questions.
Is it an animal?
No, it isn't.
Is it live?
Sorry, repeat.
Live?
Is it alive?
No, it's not.
Alive, yeah.
Is it a place?
One by one, please.
One at a time.
Is it a place?
It's not a place.
Is it a vegetable?
Wow, it's not a vegetable.
Okay.
It is bigger than a car.
What's that? It is bigger than a car? That's a statement.
It isn't.
What's the question, though?
Is it
bigger than a car? Good. And you said no.
No.
Okay.
Is it a machine?
Well, it's not a machine.
Do you have one?
Sorry?
Do you have one from that?
Well, I have this one right here. I'm looking at it.
So yes?
Yes.
Okay, so someone summarize what we know so far. Someone remind us what we know so far.
It's something I have here and looking at it right now. It's not a person, it's not an animal, it's not a vegetable, it's not a machine.
Good.
Do you use it every day?
Good question.
Kinda.
Kind of.
Okay.
Can you eat it?
Well, no, it's not eatable.
It's not edible.
Edible.
Do you use it to work? For work?
Good.
Work? Well, not directly, but I think it can be used for that.
Do we wear it?
I don't wear it.
Okay.
Does it work with electricity?
Repeat it, please.
Does it work with electricity or
With what?
electricity?
No, it's not electrical.
Good question.
I think the most common thing to ask in this kind of game is, can you hold it in your hand?
Is it a pencil?
Uh,
Sorry, I'll change the question. Do we use it to write?
no, we don't use it to write.
Good.
Do we use it in the kitchen?
Well, as I said, kinda.
I should have known Igor would think of a difficult object.
It's not that difficult. Everybody has one. Everybody uses one.
Give us a hint, a clue.
Wow, I think. Yeah, it was a clue.
That was the clue that everyone has one.
Is it a mobile?
Sorry?
Is it a mobile phone?
It's not a mobile phone. It's not electrical. It was a waste of a question.
Yeah, I also asked if it was a machine. So it's not electrical, no.
Okay.
It's a really simple thing. If I said what it was used for, then you would.
Okay, don't tell us that.
guess
Maybe
in no time.
maybe we should ask him some questions so we can try to figure out how big this thing is.
How big is it?
Illegal question.
That's an illegal question.
Is it small or big?
That's also an illegal question.
Is it bigger than a book?
Okay, there we go. Is it bigger than a book?
Depends on the book, but
Okay.
usually it's not. It's not. It's bigger than a book. Yes.
Okay.
Well, it actually depends on the size of this object. It can come in very different shapes.
Is it a piece of paper?
It's not made of paper.
Is it the glasses?
It's not glasses, but you're close here. Well, it can be made of glasses, but well, okay, let's say yes.
Yes.
You said it's made of glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it can be made of glass. It can be made of many substances.
Mm.
We have two questions left.
Can we see it in our picture?
Sorry?
Can we see it in our picture?
In our pictures.
Verbing picture.
So,
No. I'm looking on the pictures we have here, and I don't see anything like the thing I have in mind right now.
okay, one more question.
It can be made of glass, but not always if we can. And it's not bigger than a book.
Okay, yes, we know that.
Come on, this thing is really easy. Okay, for the last question, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
We hold it when we drink.
Oh! Is it a glass?
You're close, but it's a bottle.
No.
Okay. Okay, good.
Is it a bag or cup?
It's a bottle, he said, right?
Yes, it's a bottle.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I feel like that wasn't, somehow you made that difficult, or we made that difficult.
Well, I think, as I mentioned, I think the most common question to ask in this kind of game is, can you hold it in your hand?
Okay. Interesting. All right, so we'll have to start using that question. Okay, very good. Let's see, who do I want to think of the next one? Abimelech,
Oh, yes.
can you think of our next thing, or person or animal?
Yes.
Okay, let us know when you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay. Start asking him some questions.
Okay, is it a place?
No, it's not a place.
Is it a person?
No, it's not a person.
Is it alive?
No, it's not alive.
Is it big?
Yeah, it's big.
Is it from wood?
No.
Do you use it every day?
Yes, I use it every day.
Is the car?
No, it's not a car.
Is it electrical?
Yes, it's electrical. It's an electrical.
Do you use it at home?
I can use it anywhere. At home, outside.
So it's a cell phone.
No, it's not a cell phone.
Is the computer?
Yes, you got it.
Okay, very good.
Wow.
Good.
I think you can't use a computer everywhere, but a cell phone.
It depends on what kind of computer you have, I guess.
Well, if it's a laptop.
If it's
Yes,
a laptop.
Laptop.
Okay, good. All right, so Claudio, you get to think of one now. Try to make it difficult.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's ask him some questions.
So is it an animal?
No.
Is it a place?
Yes.
Is it a famous place?
Yes.
Is it in Europe?
Yes.
Is it in your country?
Yes.
And what country is yours?
I can't answer.
Illegal question.
Because we need to know that.
No, illegal question.
Why it's
It's an illegal question.
Why?
Maybe it's Europe. I don't know. I mean, Italy or. But, well, are you from
guess.
Italy?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That's a good question.
Is it a city?
Is it?
City name? Name of city?
No.
Is it
Is
in
it
Rome?
Can you repeat, please?
Is it in Rome?
No.
Is it big?
Yes, it's very, very big.
Is it an airport?
No.
Is it some kind of a square?
Repeat, please.
Is it some kind of a square?
Yes.
Is it a famous city?
Yes.
Is it in Venezia?
No.
No.
In Venice?
Florence. Is it in Florence?
No, but it is close.
It's near Florence.
Is it a port?
Is it in Pisa?
In?
Pisa?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a tower?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, pizza tower.
Yes.
Good. Good. Very good. Okay.
Nice.
And so in English, do you know what we call that tower?
The Leaning Tower?
Yeah, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, good. Okay, so Araceli, you think of our next thing.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready? Is it difficult?
No.
No, think of a hard one.
Well, I don't know. It depends on the questions you
Depends on the questions? Okay, we'll see. All right, let's ask her some questions.
So is it an animal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it have 4 legs?
Yes.
Good question.
Does it live in the jungle or in our house?
Illegal question.
Is it wild?
Yes.
Animal?
Okay.
Is it feline?
Sorry?
Is it of cat type?
I didn't understand what you said.
He said, is it a feline?
Ah, feline. No,
In the
no.
cat family.
No.
Is it a lion?
A lion? No. A lion is a feline. I said it's not a feline, so it's not a lion.
Is it of a dog type?
Sorry. What did you say? Is it that?
Sorry. Is it of a dog type?
It's
Oh.
difficult. It's difficult.
Can you
to
spell it?
understand, Ingeborg.
Wait. So, Igor, what you said, is it like a dog? Igor?
Yes.
You asked if it was a dog
Dog
type.
type. Ah,
So the equivalent word, just so you
Come.
know, is canine. Canine.
okay. No, it's
Canine.
not. It's not a canine.
Not a
Do you have one?
No, I don't think so.
It was a wild animal, of course.
Well, maybe someone has one, but I don't think that's probable.
Is it huge?
Yes.
Does it eat meat?
Yes.
Meat.
Is it an elephant?
It's a carnivore. Yes, it eats meat.
Good.
Is it an elephant?
An elephant doesn't eat meat. No, it's not an elephant.
Is it a snake?
Pesky elephants, they don't eat meat.
Is it a snake?
No, it isn't. It is huge. Well, it could be an anaconda, but no, it's not a snake.
Yeah, I guess there are some huge snakes.
A huge thing that eat meat.
Is it wild dog?
No, we said it was not like a dog.
Is it like a monkey?
Sorry?
Is it like a monkey?
No, it's not.
Is it bear?
Yes,
Yeah.
It's a bear.
it's
Okay.
a kind of bear. A kind of bear.
Ah, okay. It's a type of bear. Okay, so we
Yes.
still have some guesses.
You said it was carnivore, but bears are omnivores. They eat meat.
No, I said, yeah, but I said it eats meat. And this kind of bird doesn't eat anything else, I think.
Is it polar bear?
Yes, yes, it's a polar bear.
Okay, very
They
good.
eat fish and meat, but in the
Yeah.
North Pole there are no
Igor, you're
vegetables.
saying, Igor, what are you saying that the
Polar bears
polar
eat
bears eat?
snow.
They eat snow? That's water. They drink snow.
They usually eat fish.
Okay. They usually eat fish. It's true. It's true. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, we have time for a few more. Let's see. Ali, can you think of our next one?
Okay,
Okay. Is it difficult?
I don't know. We will see.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's start to ask him some questions.
Is it an animal?
No.
Is it a place?
A kind of.
The kind of place. It's a, I think it's a nice thing to say.
Okay, so this one I think is difficult.
Is it a place but not a city or park, something like that?
Is it a place in your home or in our home?
Not exactly, but a kind of. Yeah.
It's a legal
You-
question.
Do we live in one? It's a
You
place.
can you can see that place.
Is it a mountain?
No.
Can someone summarize what we were talking about here? I'm kind of lost. Come on, guys.
Hmm. We can go there.
What?
We can go there.
We can go there is not a question.
Can we
Yes.
go there?
Good.
Not physically, but you can.
It's a paradise.
No.
Was that a
Is it
was that a
heaven
question, Igor?
or sky?
The sun is the sun.
No.
Doesn't have anything to do with religion.
No.
Is it a part of nature?
No.
Is it human-made?
Yes. Some human made that.
Good.
Is it a
Good
building?
question.
What?
Is it a building?
I didn't understand.
Is it a building?
Is it
No, it's not a building.
Is it the space?
A kind of space, but not solid thing. Yeah, you can see there, you can spend time there, but you can.
Can we stand on it?
Oh, we just lost him. Oh no.
We have lost
Okay,
him.
let's see if he comes.
We'll
See
never
if we
know. Come back.
We'll never know.
Okay.
Okay, he's back. What a cliffhanger. Have you heard this term before? A cliffhanger?
I disconnected for a while.
You disconnected. We thought we would never know what it was. Okay. All right. So what was the last?
It's a place you can spend time, you connect there, but you can't go physically.
Is it internet?
You close?
Is it the cyberspace?
No.
Is it online classroom?
Yes, you're close.
Mm.
Verbally.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the question. Good. Okay. So, Ellie, I like what you did there, right? You had to, answering questions. Is it a place? Well, kind of. Not really, right?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. So how would we categorize this? Something like verbling. Is it a person, place, thing?
It's a site.
Yeah, but what is a site?
Website, but I don't know how to.
Yeah, so it's funny because this game, I feel like, as Igor said, it's a game that we play, with children or with, when you're growing up, you might play this with your family, right? And just for fun, maybe in the car, something like that. And traditionally, we would say, is it a person, is it a place, or is it a thing? But now there are all of these, different technologies and things that don't really fit into any category.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit more difficult.
Verbal is definitely a mineral.
What's that? It's definitely a mineral?
Yes. Don't ask me why, I don't know.
Okay, so as opposed to a vegetable or an animal?
Make addiction, maybe that's why.
It's addictive? Okay, good. All right. So we are running out of time for today. Are there any questions about anything we covered at the beginning of class about the question formation? Okay. Well, thank you all for coming to class and for participating. I hope you had fun asking these questions and that it was good practice for you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see all of you again soon. Okay? Bye, class.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.